Actually, the producers were talking about the challenge for them to make sure that not to get hooked up on the technology, to always maintain the humanity of the story and the characters. But is there an exploration of what impact this technology has on the humanity of a person, somebody who's walking around?
Absolutely, and that is going to be a continual exploration, because it is a continual exploration in our day-to-day lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's changing how we communicate, how we connect. You sit with a bunch of teenagers, you know, they don't say a damn word, except then they start laughing because they just text each other something, but they haven't said anything, you know. So it's happening now. This questions that we're having to answer. How do we connect? How do we communicate? What's it going to do to us? Is it going to create a bunch of people who only can connect with a device? Or is it going to blow up in our face? Are they going to take over? Is it Terminator? Are they going to, I don't know. But these are questions that we're definitely going to explore and continue to explore. But I think the show is about, we make shows about human relationships and humanity, and that is the basis of this show as well. It's because Cybercom is created to save humanity, you know, from potential terrorist threats in that world, in the cyber world, and elsewhere. But it's to protect our humanity.
I'd just like to make a comment, but a month or so ago, when all these leaks came out by Edward Snowden and all the NSA leaks and stuff, I think that it's, I think first off, some people just were like outraged, that the U.S. government was spying on all of our private information, etc. And then all the information about now Google and Amazon, all these other companies have much more information because they're actually doing all the data mining and stuff. I think the upside to all of this is that it's I think it's caused some people to pause. People who maybe posted a lot of things online, that especially young people, because they don't think about it, right? They're at a party and woohoo, right? But I think having all this information, at least that's what I think is going to happen. Maybe so. That's why going on this whole humanity and technology, I think people do have to have something that kind of shocks them into saying, well, maybe you need to, before I send that tweet or send this or whatever. That's my hope, and I certainly think that's all of our hopes for the show, that the humanity will always come first.
Definitely. Yeah. Megan, the producers were telling us that we explore Josh's character and his backstory in the pilot, but we don't really get a good sense of what your character's backstory is. Do you have any ideas at this point, or have you built something in your head as far as where Riley's coming from?
I have a whole plethora of things that
don't get her
Riley
started.
Whether or not those things are true or not remains to be seen. But there's a moment where she talks about an incident with her stepfather, that she might have killed him, and he was charged with manslaughter, but the charges were dropped, the whole thing. So, we talk about it a little bit in the pilot, but I think that we definitely will go into her backstory, Marg's, and everyone, because I would hope that would be very interesting to people.
This idea of being, more attached to devices than humans, is it something that are you guys attached to your devices? Do you relate to it?
I definitely need to sometimes step away from my phone. I like going on, what do they call them? Just like the non-technology vacations where you leave your phone and it's turned off for like a week and you just all of a sudden feel so much calmer. It's nice.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
I'm a nightmare for people, actually, because I'm terrible with technology and I'm not current, though I try to be. With a cell phone, you can pretty much stay current, even as ignorant as I in technology. But for me, I need to stay away a bit. I prefer still the human, contact.
Right. They need to get in touch with you. They know how to do
They
that.
can yell at me.
Jack Nicholson doesn't have a cell phone.
There you go.
There you go.
Boom.